It is raining so hard right now. Wow. Dang. It's crazy out here. The wind is nuts. We've got a flash flood warning up here in Michigan. It's been doing this all day. Look at it. Man, oh man. Wow. Wow. Come on, another big one. What's up, y'all? Woo! Dang, it's blowing. I'm under a covered porch and I'm soaked. Yeah. Well, it's been pouring down all day, and it's been like this. Wow. Was that you that tried to shoot at Trump? What? Why would you say that? I'm up in northern Michigan, so it's considered I guess we're considered Midwest. Oh, dang. That's some heavy winds. Wow. Wow. That's all I can say right now is wow. Yeah, we're only about 2 hours away from the UP. Yeah, man, holy cow. A couple of seconds ago, the wind was just crazy. Come on, another good one. Woo-hoo-hoo. Wow. Could you imagine trying to camp in this? That was a good one. That's gonna be loud. Oh! Just got hit by a huge rush of air. That's crazy. Oh my gosh, what's up, Whitetail 7? Hang it up. Yeah, I'm underneath of a covered porch and I'm getting wet like crazy. Oof. Oh man. Oh, that was right over here. That's gonna be so loud. Dang it, I was facing the wrong way. Oh, that hit right over there. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. The wind gusts are just nuts. Elk hunting in 2 weeks? Heck yeah. I'd love to hunt elk. I'd be doing it with my bow though. Oh, more wind. It won't let me. It's hold on, let me see. Can I flip it around? No, it's not gonna let me. It's not gonna let me flip my phone. It says rotate. Oh, you're welcome. I'll have to remember that for next time when I'm doing stuff, because when I'm doing live, oh my goodness, dang it, why do I keep moving from this one spot? I was like, okay, let me film a different spot, and another one hit just over there. Come on, one more good one. Woo. Man, it has been like this on and off all day. Seriously, all day. Wow. I love how it goes daylight just for a second. That stuff is so bright. Literally lights everything up. Ooh. Wow. Man, oh man. It's shaking the house. Dang it, now I don't want to move from this spot because there's seriously been two that I just miss every time I turn around. Watch now, there's not going to be another one over here. Holy cow. Ooh, that was behind me. Alright. Alright. I want to turn around. I want to come over here because I know the storm is moving, but come on, give us one good one right out here in front. It's pretty bright. Well, the rain and the wind calmed down, but it's still booming like crazy. Did I get it? I don't know, did you guys see that? Or was I just out of frame? Here comes that wind. I know I got that one. Yeah, but you know what? I love falling asleep to lightning storms and stuff, but I'm always bummed when I go to sleep and it might be raining a little bit, and then the thunderstorm rolls through and I sleep right through it. That's annoying because I love waking up and listening to it. Celebrating my 10th anniversary single packing for camping in rain. That's awesome. Oh, I bet you I got a part of that. That's beautiful, Will. Just to watch. Come on. Yeah, I don't think that one came out of the clouds. Wow. Yeah, so many people without power right now. It's ridiculous. But you know what? I feel like in the bigger cities, it's more of an issue. Like if I was without power for a little while, I've got a small I've got a small generator that I can hook up to like my freezer. Here, hold on. We'll try and see if that makes it any better. Oh yeah, there we go. So that my stuff doesn't thaw out. I got lots of meat. I've been taking veggies out of the garden. Oh! Oh, now my screen's freaking out because it's got wetness on it. Northern Michigan. Oh! Yep, we're in northern Michigan, and it's been doing this all day. See, I was always confused as to why thunderstorms and stuff would cause fire and everything because there's so much rain, everything's so wet, but, you know, growing up, I can understand it a little bit more now because I'll water my garden, but if I water my garden just for a second and stop, hold on, I gotta back up just a little bit, getting rained on, the wind switch directions. Anyways, if I water my garden and stop for just a second, and I go over and I like move the soil just a little bit, it's still dry underneath, so it takes time to soak in and everything. Oh, wow. Well, this storm, he's talking about fires down over in Washington, and we're in Michigan. So we've only had recently, it was, man, how many years ago was it? It was quite a while ago. We had a big forest fire up in the Upper Peninsula. Oh, I tell you what, talk about straight line winds. I have experienced that firsthand. We were in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, and we were in baiting bears. This was back in 1995. No, it was in 96. And we were baiting bears up there. Of course, I was little. I was only 6 years old, but I was out with my grandfather and his buddy, and we were baiting bears, and then all of a sudden it just changed for the worse. The weather just flipped, and the winds were crazy. Trees were falling all over. There was even a couple trees that fell on the truck we were sitting in, and we were out in the middle of the forest. We were out in the middle of nothing, and we literally had to take small handsaws and cut our way out. It took forever. I think they clocked the winds at over 100 miles an hour. There's even a spot that the trees are still... Oh, yes! I bet you I got that one. The trees up there are all snapped off like toothpicks. There's a sign up there in the UP, the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. Yeah, I would have to say the storms were worse in the 90s, but in the early 2000s, well, no, not in the early 2000s. It was 2008. Locally, we had a huge group of storms. There was something like 13 tornadoes in our area. And we're up in Michigan. We're used to maybe like one or two. Yeah, it was nuts. Like we came out of the woods and there were trees. There was a whole line straight back into the woods. That it was just trees that were just sliced right off. It looked like snapped like toothpicks. And these were some big trees. We actually had a tree that was right by where we were parked that two people.
Excuse me, there is a message for you.
Oh, thank you, Jarvis. There were two people that would hug it, and like you could barely reach all the way around it. It was huge, and that came down, and that was within 50 yards of us. You know what? I think it was a little bit less than that. Oh, that was a good one. Yeah, holy cow, you can definitely feel the difference in the heat. When it was pouring down, it was cold, and now that the rain has moved, it's a lot warmer now. Holy cow. I tell you what, there's a lot of people that work out on the freighters on the Great Lakes, and I don't know how I would feel if I was out in the middle of one of those
Excuse me,
giant...
there is a message for you.
Thank you, Jarvis. I don't know how I would feel if I was out on one of those big old boats in one of these. It'd freak me right out. I can handle sitting here or being in the woods or whatever else. We had a lightning strike earlier right behind the house. Holy cow. It shook the whole house. Something fierce. Ooh. Ah. I got two young girls and they're always afraid of the lightning and thunder and stuff, but I tell them that it's okay. It's just God talking. Oh, yes, that was awesome. Did you guys see that one? I am so glad I came out. You know, earlier I really thought about setting up my GoPro. Oh, right above me. I thought about setting up my GoPro. If it continues like this, maybe I'll go in and grab my GoPro and set it out here and just hit record. I think a time lapse of this would be awesome. Dang, that's crazy. I'm glad you got out okay. Yeah, heavy high winds like that are no joke. no joke. I mean, that can be, wow. That can be even crazier than all the lightning and the thunder and stuff. Well, I'm glad it's still going because, ooh, I'm glad it's still going. It's not just a little quickie and then it's over. I mean, the rain was just nuts and the wind. It actually knocked me off balance. It blew up here on the porch. I don't know if you can really see, but I've got sunflowers right here. I've got sunflowers all in front of my deck, and they were just, I thought they were going to snap off. Holy cow. They were waving all over the place. Got bowling, then they got older, and I taught them how to count the lightning strike. Right, yeah. It was funny because the wife and I saw, wow, that was pretty. The wife and I saw a lightning strike earlier, and she started counting. You know, and to be honest, it my that was a really bright flash, but it was, that was a bit strange. Interesting. Oh, okay, I see what it is. There's a big, huge... You guys aren't going to really be able to see it unless it does it again, but I don't know if you can see where my hand is. My finger's pointing right here, just above the camper there. There was a really bright flash, but it was like a little ball. I don't know if it was just part of a cloud lighting up or what. Yeah, that's nuts. That is absolutely nuts. I thought the whole forest was just gonna come right down on the truck. That's the way it felt. The truck was shaking like crazy. And mind you, I've been in tornadoes and stuff, and to this day we swear that there was a tornado up there also. But oh yes. Beautiful. Very cool. Yeah, so we went down to Arkansas and to visit family and stuff in Oklahoma, and then when we came back, on our way back, we were stuck in the middle of a tornado. And thankfully, like, it was so... It was almost like fog. The clouds were just everywhere. And you couldn't really see anything, and it was pouring down rain, and luckily, my dad found this little parking lot. I don't know if it was like a carpool parking lot or what it was, but we ended up parking in there and it blew over. It was ridiculous though. I'm kind of surprised that with all of these storms and everything, how bad they've been, there hasn't been any hail. I know sometimes we'll get hail really bad, but I haven't seen hail in a couple years. Wow, that was cool. Oh, it is just lighting up the sky still. We're catching the tail end of it. I don't see any clear sky behind us, so I don't know if it's gonna storm again or what. I'll have to check the radar. If the radar says that we're gonna get another wave like we've been getting all day, I'll come back outside. Man, oh man. That's cool. So who's all still here? I see we've got 2 people still watching. Yes! Wigging it with Irish Colleen. Yes, you're here. Woo! Okay, so you guys, if you guys caught my live earlier, I was checking out my chickens and I walked through my garden and I started picking my grape tomatoes and I was trying to show everybody this frog and then it started raining. It was hitting my screen and it was pushing buttons on my screen and for whatever reason it deleted Winging It with Irish. It deleted her comment and then it put her in timeout. How stupid is the rain? I couldn't believe it. I was like, wait a minute. Oh, that was awesome. I could not believe it. It was so stupid. I feel so bad, but I mean, I guess what can you do? It was just so random. I could see things happening on my screen and I wasn't even touching it and I was like, oh no, my screen's wet. And then I was trying to figure out what it did and then I saw your comment was deleted. And I was like, oh no. And then I read your comment on one of my other live videos. Ridiculous. Oh, you're welcome. No problem. If I'll check the radar again once I'm off of here, and if it comes back, then I'll definitely come back on. The rain's starting to pick up just a little bit. So I don't know if there's another storm or if this is just a little bit of rain afterwards. I do see lightning in the other direction, but it's not very much. There's more out this way. I am so glad you're able to be here. All of you. Thanks for joining me. I had to come out. It was rocking the house. Oh, yes. I got that one. That was so pretty. I love it when the lightning looks purple. I think that's the coolest. $80-mile-per-hour gusts. Yeah, that's ridiculous. The wind was whipping through here like crazy too earlier. It actually knocked me off balance, and I'm standing underneath of a covered porch. You can't really see. Let's see. Can I do the flash? Here we go. I'm standing underneath of a covered porch, and I've got my planter was going crazy. I've got a cool tomato plant in my planter, and my sunflowers were going nuts. They were whipping so hard back and forth. Absolutely cool. Got a big old spider hanging out, catching bugs. Come on, one more cool one and then I'll go inside. Come on. Yeah, one of the roads that's right by me is pretty heavily traveled. Pretty heavily traveled for a dirt road, I should say. And it when it rains like this, they have to close it down because there's swamp on either side, and it just gets flooded like crazy. It got flooded so bad last year that they actually brought in a ton of gravel. They brought in so many truckloads of gravel to try and build that road up, but I see today that it was closed, and the wife said that it was closed yesterday. And yesterday we had silly storms like this too, but today has just been all day long. Storm, sunny, storm, sunny, storm, sunny. And there's been tons of lightning. Normally when we get storms, it's just like, okay, there's a couple of lightning strikes and then it pours rain. But for whatever reason, the weather must be just perfect, and it was going nuts all day. Come on, one more good one. One more good one right here. Well, not right here, but right up there. Come on. Come on. I think it's just about done. We might get lucky and get one more flash that's close. Yeah, earlier oh man, I wish I would have. Earlier I was going to get out the GoPro and set it up. Ooh. What in the world? Y'all see that? What is happening? Where'd it go? It was the trees back beyond that house that's over there. The trees were all lit up back behind it in the sky. It was like there was a giant light over there or something. That's weird. Huh. It was like, you know, if you're out in the country and then you look back towards town when it's cloudy at nighttime and you can see the lights illuminating the clouds, It was like that, but super bright. That's weird. Huh. Strange shenanigans going on in the thunderstorm. Now there's more lightning strikes back behind me, so I wonder if we're going to get hit with a second wave. Huh. I don't know. I'm all freaking wet now, even though I'm standing underneath of a covered porch. That wind was just blowing all the rain right underneath. After the rain passed, we had thunder for about 45 minutes. Oh, what's up, Channel Jammer? I didn't even see your comment. Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on. I'm close to the top of Indiana as the storm came through. Here it like spit. No, where's south from? Split. Oh yeah. See, you know, that's kind of weird because that kind of does the same thing here. There's a few inland lakes, and it's inland lakes because we've got the Lake Huron right next, I think it's like 11 miles from us is Lake Huron. And there's a couple inland lakes to the north that are pretty big, and one to the south of us. And it always seems like the lightning and the thunderstorms and the big heavy rains actually like split and go around us to either side. It's very weird. Who else? Who else didn't I see in here? Oh, Miss Lee. Hello. If you're still there, hi. Northwest Olympics. Sunk 004. Central Illinois here. It usually splits and misses us, but today it was crazy. Yeah, holy cow. I'm just on the north side, east and west. And we go around town. No, it's okay. I see what you're saying. Well, thanks for stopping by, Channel Jammer. Yeah, see, normally we get stuff to the north and south, and then we'll get like a sprinkle. But today it's slammed us, and then it's been sunny, and then it slams us, and then it's been sunny. It was really, really hot and muggy all day, and then like upper 80s, and then it rains and it goes down into like the 60s, like lower 60s, and then immediately right afterwards it shoots right back up. It's just crazy, on and off, hot, cold. Any more? I don't think we're gonna get much more. Let's go over on this side again. Let's see. Oh yeah, and my daughter pointed it out earlier. She's like, "Dad, why is there water up there?" I said, "What do you mean?" I walk around by where our furnace is, and it goes, the vent goes up through the roof, and it was pouring water through my roof. So tomorrow, hopefully, it'll be a little bit better weather, and then I'm gonna have to get some tar up there. It was pouring through my ceiling. I couldn't believe it. My shingles are all good. My roof's perfectly fine. I guess there's just a little bit of a leak around that vent. I'll have to get that fixed. I'll have to climb up onto the roof tomorrow. No more? Huh. Okay. Well, I won't keep you guys on here just to listen to rain and stuff. Oh, there was a little one. I used to visit all your videos, but it's been a while. Yep, I remember. I'm over on D-Live in Marfugel's site most of the time. Through the shingles. Oh, wow. My RV's just about ready to live in. Heck yeah, Channel Jammer, that'd be awesome. Did you see Bones came up for a visit? Bones and I have been talking about going fishing for a while, and I know he's been kind of worn out and stuff, and he had an opportunity to come on up, and he came up on Thursday and stayed all the way until half the day on Sunday and took off. We got to go and shoot. We shot a lot. Holy cow. I've got a cool spot to go and shoot. And we went out on the river the next day. A really nice stretch. It was probably a little bit too much, but we had so much fun. We caught some really good fish. We had a couple of really nice ones get away. One actually broke Bones' line and snapped the end of his fishing rod. And then I had another one that was right next to a log jam, and I tossed my spinner over right next to it, and I started reeling it in. But as soon as my spinner started to spin, the little spoon, this fish just nails it and then just drives right underneath of the logs, and it was pulling so hard it actually pulled my kayak right up against the logs. I was like, holy cow. And then it was kind of hung up underneath, and Bones came over and like pushed his paddle down slowly to where my line could get free. And then the fish came out, and it come up, and then it spit the hook. It gave a huge head shake, and it spit the hook. But I tell you what, I bet you that was a wall hanger. That was a big fish. So we caught some smallmouth we caught some smallmouth bass, which was really cool. They were jumping around, which reminds me, I have to edit that video still. I did take a video of us fishing out there, so I'll have it uploaded tomorrow. I know I said I was going to work on it a little bit tonight, but my in-laws actually came over and hung out, and I had to take care of some chickens that we got processed and get them all in the freezer. And then by that time I just wanted to sit down and hang out with the wife, wind down a little bit. Yep, I'm up in Michigan. I'm in the upper part of the lower peninsula. So Bones would say you're in northern Michigan, and the UP is different. It's just the UP. So I mean, there's northern UP and southern UP, but it's more east and west than it is north and south. But heck yeah, I love to go out and go fishing. I really do. This year's been kind of different though. I mean, with all the crazy stuff that's going on, it's just, I don't know. It feels like the fish know that the world is just in utter chaos, so they're like, nope. Upper Michigan, like the UP, or like the northern part of the lower peninsula. Northern lower. Okay. All right. I'm on I'm in the northeast. Just a few minutes from Lake Huron. It's a little bit more wind now. I don't really see much more lightning though. Yeah, there's a couple. There's one guy in town, and he's got a huge set of antennas right on his roof. And I don't know if it's his car or his son's car, maybe. He's got a really cool setup on his vehicle. And I know there's one right around the corner from me out here in the country. I think that would be something cool to get into. I know I have to get some radios and learn how to use them, because if things continue the way they continue, I'm sure they are going to come in handy. Well, the wind's picking up just a little bit, but the rain's still doing the same thing. The lightning's just about all the way past, so Well, hey guys, I'm gonna go back inside. I'm gonna check the radar, and if we get hit, again, I'll come back out and go live again. 'Cause that was really awesome. That was really awesome. But I'm gonna let you guys go. Thank you so much for stopping by. Channel Jammer, I'm sure we will talk again in the future. If you ever want to get a hold of me, I put in my video descriptions. I'll have my contact information, like my email and everything. The lives that I do when I'm on my laptop, I try and put all my contact info in, and the lives that I do with my phone, I don't have all that stuff saved in here. I should get it all over here so I can just paste it into my video description. But in some of my videos that I've actually made, I've got for everyone, I believe I should have my contact information in there. So if you ever want to email me, go for it. Yeah, it should be in there. So yeah, if anybody wants to shoot me an email, feel free. But all right, I hope you all have a good night. And if we get hit again, I'll come back outside. If not, y'all stay safe. Praying for everybody. And I love y'all very, very much. Take care. You too, Channel Jammer. Bye-bye.